Balanced. I wanted to make sure I covered the plate. I was a big advocate in a slightly closed stance. Open stances drive me crazy now, especially in amateur baseball. There's been a nouveau approach to baseball over the last maybe 15, 20 years on open stances, tapping your toe and closing and then swinging. I always thought if I had a slightly closed stance, 4 or 5 inches from the plate, bat at the top of my strike zone and a 45-degree angle or less, elbow down, that I pretty much could cover the plate. And I always thought right center. If I'm able to close and think right center and that pitch is on the inside, invariably I would bring my hands in and pull the ball. So that was my approach all the time. Now, as I would have a certain thought process in the on-deck circle, and the game itself would dictate what I needed to do once I got up to the plate. And then with each pitch, it may or may not change. Like I would probably have 8 to 10 hit-and-run hits a year. By my 4th or 5th year, I would get anywhere between 10 and 12 bunt hits a year. I always thought if I did these things, I would be a complete hitter. And Mike Schmidt, guys used to tell me, Garvey, if you just walk it. And you know what? If I did, if I would have walked 100 times a year, I probably would have had a 305 average. Maybe somebody do the math. Tweet me at Steve Garvey 6. You got anybody tweet? I'm into this now. I got 2,700 in the last 2-3 weeks. I'm into this now. I need you guys to come up with me. If I would have walked 100 times, what do I? But anyway. But I love to hit. Was it Roy Campanella? Roy Campanella and I had the same philosophy. Thou shalt not walk. It took some wide, low pitches. I always wanted to hit a ball on one hop for a single. Not a great goal. Not a great goal. Never did accomplish it. But I was always close enough to the plate, and I hit a lot of bad balls for hits and put the ball in play, and probably never would have gotten as many 200 hits if I wasn't aggressive at the plate. Probably would have had a higher on-base percentage and OPS, but so be it. You know, I think the end justified the means. If I ever get up to heaven and God says, do I chance to do it all over again? I'm going to ask me if he's going to let me walk first. Another question.